worse. It actually does, guys, because we have a video here from the Irish police officer, okay, the Gardaí, Gillian O'Donoghue, has been caught on camera furiously ranting against anti-government protesters. So the whole country of Ireland absolutely hates the government and the Gardaí and the military because of the last week fuel protest. And now on top of it, we have a woman here from the Gardaí who actually supports the government and hates the people. This is the discontent that the government and the Gardaí have for the everyday people like me and you guys. And if the everyday people are getting screwed over in Ireland constantly, and then we have actually videos that they put up themselves, guys. This is a woman who put this up on her story on Instagram, hating on the government protesters.
Shower of wankers. Guys, just look. Guys, just sitting on there. Guys.
Pumpkins off them fucking spastics with Irish flags to show up their homes. Dopes. Ticket country fucking soup. Dopes.
So lads, if you can't understand that thick accent that your man has, he said, I'd take them Irish flags and shove it up their ass, basically. Their holes, he said, right? I'm trying to translate for the foreign viewers watching this in the UK and in the USA, right? So he said, I absolutely hate these protesters. Take those flags and shove it where the sun don't shine. Okay, is basically what he's trying to say.
Guys, just look. Guys, just sitting on there. Guys.
Pumpkins off them fucking spastics with Irish flags to show up their homes.
And he also called us all effing spastics, and he beat the head off us. So he's threatening us. This guy who's the wife of Gillian O'Donoghue, I mean, that's a threat. Shouldn't that be investigated if you're threatening people publicly on your Instagram? Okay, that is against the law to threaten people. So shouldn't he be investigated by the law? Okay? But of course, nothing will be done to them because the Gardaí all work together. It's a big collaboration, a big cabal, and we're not part of it, guys. We just have to take the abuse and getting our heads thumped off us, as this guy delicately said.
Dopes. Ticket country fucking soup. Dopes.
Absolute wankers. Good God. Look at that. Holy shit. Exactly 5 hours later, we have concluded the journey to Ballincollig.
Phase 1 of the journey.
It should have taken only 3 hours. It took 5 fucking hours. So before we collect our children, we're going to go further. No. Are you in support of the protesters?
Not anymore, no.
No. They can all go and fuck themselves. Shower of pricks. And they all smacking as they were fucking diverting us like to nowhere. No. Fuck the protesters. Give us fucking diesel. Give us fucking petrol. Yeah. Fuck it. 5 hours.
Ooh, strong words from Gillian O'Donoghue. Like, sorry to inconvenience your little trip there, your little journey to Ballincollig. Sorry to inconvenience you on your little journey there, but we have people that are literally feeding the entire country that are dying and starving to death. Okay, because they can't feed their kids, they can't feed the people, they can't make a living. Sorry to inconvenience you with your driving, your little free driving trip. Why don't you join in on the protest instead of hating on them? I mean, this is the kind of assholes that we have in the country, guys. You know, we have our own people, and I've said this before. You know, I talk about migrants, you know, causing havoc, which they do, guys. We had a Somalian man, illegal immigrant, who stabbed in the head 2 18-year-old girls last week, literally. The 2 18-year-old girls subsequently defended the attacker. Okay, said it was actually men that was attacking her. Right, crazy stuff. But this is the situation that we have. I talk about this all the time. We have our own Irish people that are killing us. Look at all the leaders, guys. They're all Irish. They're all white Irish lads that are killing us. Not Leo Varadkar. He's a piece of shit, right? But I'm talking about Micheál Martin, Simon Harris, all these guys. You know, Aidan O'Riordan, all these left-wing absolute lunatics that run the country. They are Irish, and they're completely destroying us. I've never seen a migrant kick out Irish people out of their own home, but I see a lot of Irish people kicking out Irish people out of their own homes. So we have this hatred for each other, guys. You know, we should be coming together and showing the love and pushing back against the elites in this country and in the world, the globalist WEF elites. Instead, what we have is we have Irish Gardaí that are hating on our own people. And I'll be honest with you guys, every single time I talk to an immigrant, a migrant, they agree with all the right-wing politics, everything, guys, absolutely everything I talk about ever. But I talk to a lot of Irish people and they absolutely hate my stuff. So it's just unbelievable, the situation that we have now in this country. But I will say one great thing about Irish people, they are starting to turn now, okay? The Overton window has shifted. A lot of Irish people are coming out on their Instagram talking about things. Everybody is opening up now because maybe beforehand they would have lost their job, something would have happened. But now it's safe to say whatever you want, guys. You can say whatever you want on the social media platforms. And it's great to see the whole of Ireland waking up, guys, to this, okay? We should be against everybody else and for each other, okay? We should have a collaboration between each other and hate on everybody else. I couldn't believe when I saw this video of Gardaí hating on the flipping protesters. Like, aren't the Gardaí supposed to be working for the people? They just show discontent for the people constantly. Then they brought in the army. You know, if I was in the military, guys, my job was to shoot and kill Al-Qaeda and, like, you know, shoot and kill terrorists, bad guys. That's literally your job description, you know, over in Lebanon, is to kill, you know, Hezbollah, ISIS members. Yeah, we're keeping the peace or whatever, but let's say the whole job, the reason why you're there is to stop people fighting from each other, that kind of thing. But you're in the Middle East to protect freedoms of people. Then they're being deployed in our own country to remove tractors of their own farmers. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, the discontent, and the government do that on purpose, guys. They do it to divide us. You know, they deployed the army for a reason. They deployed the Gardaí for a reason, because the Gardaí and the army are Irish, right? It's mostly Irish guys that are in those security forces, let's say. So they're going to be hating on our own people. Like, it's unbelievable stuff, guys. It's literally to cause division because we see each other in the Gardaí. Like, it's unreal stuff. It's unreal. It's like that Gardaí could be your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your dad, you know, your mom. And they do it on purpose to spread that hatred amongst each other. Okay, when we should be hating at the government. It's absolutely crazy stuff. But that video is disgusting. What a vile, disgusting woman. She's calling us all a shower of wankers. We're a shower of wankers, is it? For wanting to lower the fuel prices. Some farmers spend €600 a day on 400 litres of diesel for their tractors. You know, these people are the backbone, the quintessential Irish person. If you were to ask me, Chris, what's the quintessential Irish person? I would say someone like my dad, you know, like a tour guide, someone that's like, you know, born and raised in Ireland, you know, real culturally Irish, you know, that kind of thing. But I would also say at the same time, I would say someone like a farmer, you know, a sheep herder, a flipping guy that has cattle, you know, cows, like my granddad, he was a farmer. You know, somebody on the bog, somebody that has turf, like my uncle has turf from the bog, and we go every year to get the turf from the bog. And, you know, these are quintessential Irish people. You know, I wouldn't call somebody in a suit and tie working in the Dáil a quintessential Irish person. They're bastards, guys. They're backstabbing sons of bitches, and they're going to get their comeuppance because they're all going to burn in hell for eternity, guys. Because when they go to the gates, those pearly white gates, they have to answer to all their wrongdoings to the people. And that's what they're doing it for, guys. They're doing it for the money. There's no God anymore. There's no love of God or anything. No worship of anything. They worship the euro. They worship the almighty euro. And they'll do anything for it, guys. They will flip and sell us down the river. And they sold us down the river. Since 2013, 2012 in this country, we've had no freedom. We've been censored on social media. We've been completely destroyed in all aspects. And now we're crawling to get back to it. But on top of it, lads, not only do you hate the flipping Gardaí in that aspect, these are off-duty Gardaí, we also have hatred here because we have the Garda Commissioner, Justin Kelly, thanking all the Garda Síochána for their professionalism and dedication. Yeah, they pepper sprayed a 12-year-old and beat up innocent farmers that were peacefully protesting. Our constitutional right to gather in groups of people. Literally, it says in the Constitution, okay, to formulate, to gather, to come together peacefully, to coordinate, you know, these peaceful standing protests or sitting down protests, whatever the case may be. That's literally in the Constitution. They have forfeited our Constitution, guys. They have literally taken the Constitution and wiped their ass with it. They don't give a shit about the Constitution, lads. Like, they only care about whatever, pepper spraying kids and all this bullshit. You know, deploying lads that look like juggernauts, big, jacked, strong, tall men in flipping uniforms to beat up farmers. That's it.
Since the start of the fuel protests, you have been working hard to deal with many challenging policing situations all across the country. You've done this with great professionalism and dedication, and I wish to thank you all sincerely for this. I completely understand the really difficult situations many of you have been faced with. Thanks to your efforts, we have broken the illegal blockades which were interfering with access to our critical national infrastructure. This has meant that our emergency services, hospital and fuel supply network were able to continue to operate.
That's That is a complete straw man argument. To say that this illegal blockades were blocking off all the, emergency services, the garda, the hospital, and all this kind of stuff, that was not true, guys. All the emergency services in Dublin, Cork, Galway, they could all get through. They could all get petrol. They could all get through the blockades. So that is a straw man. The Irish people should not be listening to that. That is not true, guys. Everybody that needed to get fuel, that needed to get to a cancer appointment, a dialysis treatment, absolutely got through, guys. Okay, there was no stopping those people. It was just like I said always before, the 9-to-5ers like me and you guys that were held up in traffic for a little bit longer. Okay, sorry for the minor inconvenience, but the country is spiraling out of control. We have CDBCs, we have carbon credit scores, we have digital ID that's coming to literally take the innocence of your children. But they don't give a shit, guys. They literally don't care. They're like, oh, I gotta make it to work in time. These people are deep in the Matrix. Go watch the Matrix movie. Go and actually watch that movie, guys. You have people that will defend the system to their dying breath. They will defend everything, guys. No, I have to make it to my 9-to-5. I have to make my €50 today, or €100, whatever you guys make in a day. I have to make my €100 today. When I was working in retail, I made €66 a day. Like, just dirt dog shit money, guys. Dirt dog shit money. Okay, complete shit money. And I was working 10 hours a day like a slave. People are so in the Matrix, guys, they will not wake up. Nothing will wake them up.
Hospital and fuel